It was just a stay vacation.
Hey, staycations are usually pretty great. Let me turn you up real quick. So, week 1 of fall camp. I know you guys still got a few more days to go, but how's that new 4-3 looking for you guys?
It's looking good. It's looking good. The kids are excited. Lots of energy. Lots of competition. So right now, I think it's looking good.
Looking at the linebackers, where are you seeing the most competition, or who are you seeing the most competition between?
The most competition is the entire group because there's no incumbents, there's no returning starters, so it's open competition. And I think the kids understand that, and their effort is showing that.
Have you seen any guys kind of start to create separation as, these will be some of the guys to watch this season?
Right now, this is like first or second day in Shell, so we really haven't had a chance to get that true evaluation. I think tomorrow is more of a competition day, so there'll be some scripted things that we can see. The next week they're the scrimmage, and I think we'll know a lot more after the scrimmage.
I know during season last year you guys were doing, was it competition, I think it was competition Wednesdays last year. Are you guys doing something similar again this season?
I don't know which day we are doing some competition days. Those are big evaluation days.
When you're doing those evaluations, anything particular that you're looking for out of your guys?
When you look at the linebackers right now, anyone that's returning, you want to see a high degree of understanding and you want to see a high degree of execution. With the younger players, you want to see guys run around. They may not understand the roles, they may not understand the job, but you want to see a lot of running around and flying around and energy. And then as a coach, you can evaluate that and see how you can harness it and whether it fit in the pecking order.
Talking with some of the guys, they said that they feel really comfortable in this new 4-3. How much has Brady asked you, if at all, kind of, how to get these guys' attention and kind of how they learn in their learning process?
Our conversations have not surrounded how to put it together. And I think when Brady came in and says 4-3 is the base, we've done 4-3 here. I mean, Coach House defense did 4-3, so there's no conversations there. It was more of evaluating the ability of people and then put them in places. And now we're starting to figure out the learning curve of people in this defense.
When was the last time you had to break in this many kind of new linebackers who are going to be getting this substantial amount of time?
It's been a while. I don't know, but it's been minimum of 5 years. Probably Rodney Hargrave and some of those guys.
Is that exaggerated?
Rodney and Tyson and that group was probably the last time we had to play this many guys.
Tell me a little bit about Daquan McDowell. What has he done at your eye?
The best thing about Daquan is a very determined, stubborn, persistent person. And so he's fearless on the field. He runs through things. It's probably a little undersized. So he has great toughness and desire, and that's what continues to keep us going in the conversation.
A guy who came up the way he did, having to go through the walk-on tryouts and everything. Does that tell you something about a guy who will stick with it and go that route?
Yeah, my hat's off to all walk-ons. We've had a lot of success at linebackers with walk-on players, whether it's Tom Mills or Wes Mallard or Paul Jensen. We've had some tremendous walk-ons. The nice thing about linebacker is about outworking people. It's not your 40-yard dash like a wide receiver. You're sprinting. It's about quickness, and it's about outworking, being smart, and not taking the wrong steps. And I think walk-ons have a very good shot at that position. If you get disciplined and tough, you have an opportunity.
Daquan is right there in the mix.
I think that we will reserve judgment until after the first scrimmage. I think he's done everything he can to this point to put himself in position to compete.
Are there any certainties at your position?
Yeah,
as far as who might play?
I think the biggest certainty at the linebacker position this year is that 3 of those guys are going to start.
3 out of 12?
Which 3? We'll see.
Seriously, you don't know. Because that's the way the health sort of portrays it too.
Yeah, it's open competition, and it's kind of neat. Because one thing about being in a situation where it's not returning starters, is you can really say it's open and it's really open. The other side of that is the young men embrace it. It's like it's really open. So sometimes guys that are 2 and they're behind the starter, they're like, it's not really open. These guys, it's open. It's open. So the competition level is really good. The energy's good. The effort is really good. Now we just got to clean up details.
When would you like to?
With the D-line group, right?
Pardon?
To Rodney.
Yes.
D-line group.
When would you like to name some of the first 3 guys for the season, for the start of the season?
In a perfect world for me, it's probably right before game week. Until then, the thing about competition is once a person becomes a starter, sometimes there's I made it, I can relax. And do we get them to the best? And what we're trying to do right now, in this situation, let's push it all the way to the end and see if we can get everybody better, elevate the entire group, and then whoever starts, but we're going to rotate guys in.
If you had to put a number on it though, DP, is it still 9 guys, 10 guys? If you would have just taken an educated
In our linebacker rotation, it should be 6 and 2, so probably 8 guys.
about 8 guys right now, you feel like are
Well,
still
the target would be about 8 guys. You want to have a 2 deep rotation, and then a couple guys are going to be your nickel guys, your nickel back rotation.
I asked Help this at Media Day, hey, can you play 8 guys up front and 6 in the rear or in the middle? He said, that's what we'd like to do. I got to believe with this group, no DeForest type, no returning starters, you'll want depth.
Yeah, you know, it's our goal. Our goal every year is to develop a minimum 2 deep. You know, you're playing a lot of snaps. You're playing more games. There's more tempo. You have to have more guys prepared. Thank you.
Is it suffice to say guys like Mattingly and Reagan are in it, the veterans?
Oh, they're right in it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Reagan's played probably the most of anybody.
Yeah.
All those guys, man. It's just.
Eddie's not with you now.
No.
Eddie, okay.
No, but we're just right now really want to make it open and keep it open, and try to find the best guys. And at the end of the day, our job is to play the best guys.
Hey, what I wanted to ask you, getting back and having a singular focus of developing 8 guys, a little different than the last 2 years. Are you adjusted? It's almost like old hat, sort of?
You know,
Because you did a pretty good job with that for I don't know how many years.
well, in the coaching world, every year is different. It's just different policy. So if it was now you're coordinator, well, you got a set issue. Now you're position coach, there's a set issue. So that doesn't change. And I think the difference is going to be now it's a smaller focus. And then guess what? It's a smaller focus just in time because it's a young group and they need all of our attention. So that part kind of worked itself out.